belated. But whatever the case is, like he's like, oh, I thought you are not ready to help and something like this.
Yeah, yeah, he gets carried away at certain times. Even with him, with me also, he did the same. But I replied him, but I said I'm in a meeting, something like that. Unlike you, I
Mhm.
replied to guys as well, so he didn't mind much.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Nick,
I
did you
wanted to speak.
Nick, did you see?
Yeah, I did see. I replied as well. It was belated. I mean, it was yesterday, so it was belated now. It is belated now, whatever. Arey, Vijay sir, I wanted to talk about results. Did you see the scores?
No, I didn't. And something they posted, I never care about scores. You know that.
Neither do I. But just check it. Just check it. I was taking a look at the scores, and I'm surprised. Like, you just can't. I mean, how do I explain you how much this course shook me? I'm like, wait, what? I'll explain more. Just have a look. Have a look.
It's okay. The debate is done. Everyone has different perspective, I guess.
No, 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 no. Okay, maybe this is not the right group to speak about it, but just check the scores of round three, and then I'll share you some small fact about round three as to what I'm very surprised about. Just see the scores. Did you?
Link, I'm not sure where. I'm lost.
Just open the debate feedback group, scroll up a bit, you'd see this who's the judge, Dream Uttarakhand. He has sent it. UK Shivam.
Yeah, I've seen. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. Oh, you scored
Yeah,
more.
yeah. See, yours, mine score, they seem normal to me. The score that doesn't seem normal to me, I just want you to have a look if you find anything not so normal in that, because I did. But I just want your opinion, like what do you feel just by looking at it?
Frankly speaking, I didn't listen to my teammates thing. Only Siddharth Singh, I listened. I know that I was giving comments as well to Siddharth. Um,
Yeah.
if you are mentioning about the timing, I'm not sure how they took the timings. He took times more. Yes, true. That is true. SK, she was speaking. I didn't watch timings because she was something seasoned thing
Yeah.
in speaking, so I didn't mind. But Siddharth, I was guiding him, so I monitored the timings as well. He did speak a lot
Yeah.
of time, but he spoke well. Points were nice,
Yeah.
but the thing is like, yeah, if that is what you are saying,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. I'll explain it to you. Like, it's not something that I care about. It's just something that I was just checking if you also can notice it. I'll share it in the debate feedback group itself with you.
Sure, sure, sure.
Yep. And whenever I join VC, I tend to hijack the VC. People tend to leave. I'm so sorry for that. I'll go on mute.
I have like 15 more minutes to 45 till I can speak. Mm, very less people are here. 3 o'clock is the grooming session time. Mm. So Dinesh sir, by seeing Nick Custon's DP of that guy missing puzzle, what you can picture depict it. Explain the picture of his DP
This black
in
DP.
your perspective.
Um, I don't know. It's quite tough. There are some simple meanings to it. I feel
Before you start,
irrespective
Dinesh,
of our.
before you
Mhm.
start, do you remember this DP? Because it was the same DP like 2 years
Yeah,
ago
it
as
has
well.
been there for all the time. Yes, maybe like
Yes.
yes, I do remember it.
Thank God. Yeah, now gone.
When I saw you for the very first time, what basically I do is I check the DPs to have an idea about the person. So like, because of this, I found you insightful person, like, and I feel you are quite one.
That's
Like
completely
this
wrong.
is in some sense like when we have chess discussions and all these things. So he's full of insights. I don't know about the other domains though, but I still feel like he has a good understanding. The way he comes up with a question, I basically judge a person the kind of questions he comes up with, not the answer. So yeah, for that reason, I guess. Uh, I don't know what to say much, but the thing which I could mention here is, irrespective of the completeness, there is always a void inside us, which is there to be filled or repaired. So, like, this will be the main idea for me. I don't know much what to say. So, you can speak on this if you want. Yeah, Vijay said hello.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just wondering, if you ask me, hmm, okay, there is a circle around his head. That means he's twirling around, his brain is twirling around. Of course, black means something shady, which is incomplete. His heart is missing something in one perspective, according to the people. But I consider in the perspective where people treats black as dark and white as something, some insightful things. His heart is open, though he is completely surrounded by the thoughts of evil things or dark things or black things, something. His heart still, people might find it missing. He's not having heart, but his heart is pure. His heart is working in the pure sense. Maybe because he's handling the phone. Because of the phone, he has become this dark and something. But there is some hope. Something. His heart is unaffected. Can't be affected. Something like that. And in another sense, he has given the heart to someone else, because of which it is pure and something. Otherwise, he's having that heart, her heart or someone's heart. So that is why it is unaffected. That heart is actually pumping him, making him go on with his life. Something like that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful interpretation. And you know what, like, hard to someone else, I feel hard to the phone itself. So if you observe it, like I'm just taking it from your opinion itself, like there is one round circle around the head and it goes till the phone. So yeah, I guess from that heart itself, phone has been formed in the picture. So basically, heart goes to the phone. Right now, we are losing out on something which is one part of our belonging, and that goes to the phone. So if there is no phone, we feel like missing. We are missing out on something. So maybe like it's quietly related to that. Only Nectar could make us understand.
This was done by me like years ago. I guess it's like 3 years ago I did this. And wait,
He's not here. So, yeah, Vijay sir, tell me, like you were having a discussion with him about the marks. What was the marks about, like about debate or any competition?
Last week, one debate happened, and we both were in the opposite sides, and we were awarded winners. I mean, my team was awarded winners, and there is this feedback group we had formed in which they posted marks recently. So there, we are going to have a discussion in that group along with the judges. In general, I'm saying. So the judge is sick for cold or something, UK. So he is saying that, did you see the marks or something? I said, no, I didn't see. I just joined the group. I didn't see. So that is what he was saying. So we'll discuss in the same group, uh, this feedback group. I said, okay.
Okay. So, yeah, Engineer Vijay. Yes, your name is very lengthy. Generally, I have the habit of taking the full name, but in yours case, it's tough. Yeah. So,
Call
Vijay,
me
sir,
Vijay.
tell
Call
me,
me Vijay.
like, yeah, so tell me, whenever you see your marks or you get the result of your performance, how close to your heart you take it to? Like you get very much associated with the marks, or you still maintain a quite distance from the marks, keeping this in mind that I know my ability and this is just the momentary answer to my performance. So how do you take it?
Momentary, momentary. I don't purely check on marks and something. Uh, See, I can tell you an example. In IELTS, I wrote IELTS 3 times. I cleared every time. Just to score a sectional mark, I wrote IELTS 3 times. The last time my IELTS mark was 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9 IELTS is a big thing, but I'm not having that fluency in IELTS. You can say. I just cleared IELTS by knowing the ins and outs of it. Just because I practiced a lot, I scored the points. Just because I scored 8 out of 9, I can't claim that I am very good IELTS speaker. I'm a very good English speaker or something. I can speak like a native English people. Something like that. No, I can't claim that. Similarly, a lot of things happen in my life where I just scored 6.2 out of 10 in my university. But I got like I got placed in 4 companies and 3 internships. The people who scored 8.5 above in my university didn't get placed in a single company. It changes. The skill doesn't have to do anything with the marks. Zoho and Mu Sigma, they hire people in my own university. I'm saying because Zoho is a Tamil Nadu company. They often comes to our campus placements a lot. My university is quite famous, and even this Girish Matrabudam, the Freshworks owner, they hire people based on skill. If you are able to clear that, it's fine. 3.5, even if you have 3.5 CGPA with 15 arrears, they will hire you. Even in 15 arrears, even without degree papers, they will hire you. Mu Sigma and Zoho, these two guys hire you like that from my university. So marks doesn't have to do anything with that. If you have the skill, you have the skill. In resume, if you add anything, you can add anything in your resume. Whatever thing you want, you can add in the resume. But whether you know the thing, whatever you wrote in the resume matters. Uh, I got interviewed and I interviewed few people as well, where I asked things from the resume, not asking the things, whatever he written. I won't believe those things. I'll be like, solve this thing. When he said and he knows Java, I'll be like, solve this thing.
Are you speaking? I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, when did it get mute? I don't know. Until when you heard, Dinesh?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I don't remember, but I got your answer. I have a follow-up question. So,
Hmm.
when, okay, having participated in so many debates, you must be having a fair view of yourself as a debater, what strengths you have when it comes to debating, what you are capable of doing or handling. So, when you get the marks, so how do you take the marks as? Because you yourself have a good understanding, and I feel more or less we all are same, right? No one has the very dominating hand when it comes to judging or taking part in participation debates. We more or less we all are equal, right? So
Hmm.
how do you take the marks as? It is a way of knowing more, or it is the only way of knowing your performance, assessing your performance. Oh, I got 9 out of 10. That means I did well. Or it is somewhere like, oh, I know I did well, and now I'm getting the good marks. So yes, everything is coordinating with each other. So how it is like? Sometimes you did well, but you feel, oh, I got only 6 marks, though I did well. So does it ever contradicts? And if it does, then how do you take the marks as? Do you still get very much associated with the marks, or you feel I know my strength, I will be working on it without getting on the other side that I lost and I did not do good. So there are so many thoughts which start cornering us. So how do you take it
Uh,
as?
uh, Points doesn't matter again to me. Even if my team loses, I don't care. I don't check my points anywhere. Never asked my points anywhere. But couple of weeks back, there was this debate when me and Nick participated in the same group. After a while, after a while I participated in the debate. I did very well against the guy, and I know that I won the debate. Even that guy opposite agreed that I couldn't able to understand whatever you are asking. I don't have any answer, something like that. But in the debate, we lost. We lost the debate. It was reasonable. We lost it by zero point 0.4 marks. That's what judges said. I said okay. We enjoyed the debate. That's what me and Nick spoke the same, and we just left. And the judge wantedly said in the VC that don't make Vijay to participate against this guy because that guy is more dominant than Vijay. Participants, you guys have to, I mean, like the organizers, you guys have to make sure find a good opponent for this guy because Vijay is no match for that guy, something like that. I was like, okay, maybe I did something wrong. Let me check the things. And I checked the scorecards. When the scorecards came in, there were two judges. One judge gave me very good marks, and the other judge reduced my marks very less. And I compared even the matrices, how the judges calculated for each and every participant, and found both the judges are rating for everyone equally. But when it comes to me, this judge has some grudge on me or something. He rated me very less, very less. Okay, it's fine. It's his view. I didn't bother about the view as well. But the audacity to tell it in the VC that I'm no match for him, and even that guy himself is shocked. The opposite guy who was having rebuttals, he himself agreed that I couldn't. He didn't even answer any questions. It was evident to everyone that I won the debate fair and square. But when it comes to these kind of situations, I got upset. Then I did calculations and found that the judge is biased. Then I was like, okay, fine, let it go. Even Nick was like, let's go and ask the questions against these guys, points, blah, blah, blah. Then I was like, no, let it be. That guy has some grudge and he did it. This is very evident. If I ask, he will defend himself to the core. So it's unnecessary energy waste. So leave it. Just like that, I said and left. But Nick is kind of a guy, curious guy. He's very young in age, so he tends to go overboard and ask questions. No, this is experience.
Yeah,
I hope this thing solves your thing, answers the questions of yours.
yeah. Actually, the question was, yeah, literally for people like Nectar only. Yeah, he is not here. Maybe I will talk to him the other day. So the main thing about having this conversation was to realize that it's not very important to know the results then and there. This only happens when we doubt our own abilities. Moreover, we are clueless about our performance, and that further happens if you are a newbie in the position. If you are an expert or you are quite knowledgeable, you already have participated in some debates. So the moment the debate ends, you must be very confident. Like, yeah, I did good. I know my performance. I definitely cracked it up. So if that is the feeling, then you won't be relying on the other things like to the largest level. I'm not saying that is not needed. That is also needed to have the diverse opinion of your performance. But to have the diverse opinion, you should start with your own opinion count. If you don't count your opinion, I feel you are basically confusing yourself. So you literally are not there at that level. So you should have that confidence that I'm someone who is respected, I'm someone who is knowledgeable, I'm someone who is capable of handling a lot of things, I'm someone who is recognized as a good debater. If you start thinking this way, then perhaps the tendency or urgency to receive results in no time will just diminish. So this was the message behind saying this, because I see people after the debate, they are all into the messages like, what is the result? What is the result? Maybe like we can give them a time, give them the time of a day or two. And if we can rely on our own expectations, on our own strengths, if we count on our own abilities, I don't feel like there will be any urgency left in the mind to know the proper assessment done by the evaluator or any other person. And this is not something which brings you the direct result, direct outcome. If you are looking for the result of your UPSC exam, oh, that is something which is very much required. Now it's not about knowing your own strength. Forget about knowing. It's about proving to the world. It's about writing it in the exam, and moreover, it's about getting the marks for your writing, irrespective of your goodness in writing. If you don't get good marks, you are not going to get recognized. So there, if you wait for the result, then a lot of things matter. Then a lot of things depend on that particular result. So I feel urgency should be there, not in the abstract cases. So, like participating in debates is one of them. So that's what my whole point of saying behind this was.
True. Um, that is very true. And you can ask for recordings and you can evaluate yourself. Okay, this guy asked this question. I explained this question. The course of the debate changed. Maybe we should conduct a session on how to debate, something like that, with the experts. How to change the direction of the debate. If the topic is like this, how to change the direction on your own strength towards a place where we drag them to our own strong areas and hammer them with the data points to make them baffled. Something like that. We have to make sure we go in that direction. The format also should be in a way that you have to ask a question 30 seconds for only answering that question. If you don't know the answer, you have to say that you don't have answers and you don't have counterpoints for that.
Yes, Vijay sir, you are absolutely right. There should be a session of debate also. That how to manage all these type of things when you are not having that much matter what you are want to say.
Like now, mostly here, Oxford debates are happening, not the parliamentary ones. So for Oxford debates, it is very much necessary. There are a lot of dynamic things can happen in Oxford debates. In parliamentary debates, it is very formal, very easy method. Method is easy, but the way of conducting the debate is tough. But with Oxford debates, it is very random, dynamic. That's why people are just speaking whatever they prepared for, even though they don't know the answer, they will speak something and they will be done with it. Then the unanswerable question the guys are asking, it is going unnoticed in the debate. If they're asking a strong question and the opposite team doesn't have an answer, then it should be noted. It should be known to people. They should either agree or disagree with the data and points, something like that. Otherwise, let's have a parameter in which inside this parameter you have to create. You have to check all the data, all the things, all the topics covered. This topic under this parameter. For example, make in India or something, you have to touch the services, manufacturing, IRCT, railways, these kind of things. You can have some 10 fields. In these 10 fields, you can have all the data. And you have to answer all the questions. If you don't know the answer to that question, counter the question. If you don't have the counter to the question, agree the defeat in that point. And divert the debate from that point to another point, something like that. This is how the offline debates happen. We will have a hook. In that hook, we will using the hook, we will divert the guy. It's like a battle. It's like a war in which we hook him, the opposite person, to numerous battles, making him think that he's winning the battles. But in the end, we'll hammer him with a strong war point, like data point, in which he doesn't even know the answer towards it. And we will have the counterpoints from his answers only. We will frame his answers into incorporate his answers into a data point which we already have, incorporate them, hammer them, such that he can't go back because those were his answers, and he can't go back with the data points which we are giving because it is already proven and in online. Combining these two things, if you ask a question, he will be stumbled, baffled, and will not have anything. So, like these kind of debates were conducted offline usually during my school times and university times. If these kind of debates are happening, that will be great.
Yes. And Puneet, by the way, we had one session or two about this, like how to conduct yourself in a debate, how to be a good debater. Did you miss that session?
Yeah, I thought I have missed.
Okay, we had, I guess, 2 or 3 sessions. I guess Vijay sir, you can give the clarity. Yes, we had 2 or 3 sessions, right?
I missed recently only rejoined the group. Maybe that time it happened. Uh, I was not in the
Okay,
group.
in one session,
I
I
took a break.
myself, yeah, I myself was there, and along with Nikhil and 2 other people. So there were 4 people, like, so we already had a session. I'm not sure about the other two. Leo, are you here? Hello. Leo, are you there? No, but we already had this session. Okay, maybe on the coming Friday, we are going to have a session once again on this debating skills,
Okay, I
which
will
will be
take part.
basically
Definitely.
about giving the yeah about giving the pros and cons of a debate, how to start a debate, how to prepare your content, how to gather the knowledge from, and how to conduct yourself when it is the tough question for you to answer and you are in that nervousness, failing to answer it properly. How to answer something in a very precise way, concise way. So yeah, like all these things we will be having a discussion on once again. So last time we had some insights, and this time maybe we will do the practical analysis of it.
Okay, okay, okay. That will be beneficial for me as well as all those people who have not attended that session.
Yeah, sure, sure. Actually, there are so many techniques. Like if we know the techniques of speaking, then the speaking becomes like a cakewalk. So only if we know the technique. Like there is one technique, EPL technique, ethos, pathos, logos. So ethos means to develop trust. If in order to get someone convinced, if you first get the trust, so it's very easy. And the second technique is pathos, get them emotional, sentimental. How would you do this? Like there is again one technique. Then there is logos. Always give the evidences to your statements. If you are claiming something, it should it should be followed with an evidence to it. I'm getting.
I have one question for you, Dinesh. If you would like to entertain my question, then it would be great.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Trying to be carpeting. Yes.
Okay, let me give you one scenario. Let's say one debate is going on, okay, and you are quite aware and well versed about the topic which is discussing which for which people are discussing in the debate, and you do have lots of facts. You can back your opinion by the facts as well. But while you're explaining your thoughts or your opinion, so to speak, you stuck in between and you literally went blank. Okay, you don't know how to extend my opinions or how to convey my meaning, and you're literally leaking your facts, or you're literally become blank. So how would you, from there on, how would you like to go on? How would you like to continue since you are completely become blank? So how would you like to go from there on?
First of all, the very important thing in this case is to have a plenty of knowledge. So if you have, I will come to your main question as well. So if you have a plenty of knowledge and you also have that mind to connect the dots, connect the informations, digging out the past informations and getting it associated with the newer and the ongoing one, the job becomes so easy. It comes with the practice. Now, before the practice itself, if you are participating in some debates, how to do it? That is the current question. So of course, like if your mind goes blank and one doesn't know like how to tackle with that situation, because if nothing pops up in their mind, how would you speak? If there is no content, forget about the way of speaking. There is nothing inside the brain to speak. So the main thing is to, first of all, there is a technique to it, I will say. Take a deep breath. Like it should not be very deep that the other person understands that you are being very nervous, but it should be of some degree that you are just relaxing yourself. Take some seconds. It's fine if the other person is staring at you because you're not speaking anything. Suppose if it is happening in the real platform, in here it doesn't really matter. So you can make excuse as well. So when you take that breathe, so you give yourself some time to relax. And this is not only the time to relax, but also to think about some other possibilities to deal the answer with. Sometimes it's not about answering the question to the 100% satisfaction. If you answer it to the 40%, 30% satisfaction, you really are doing the job. Not all the questions that you are asked need to be answered is with excellence. Sometimes you do have to compromise with the integrity of the question or answer. So I feel at least speak on the question for half minute, and you can be very honest. When it is debate, you cannot accept that I don't know much about it. You cannot really do that. So basically, the idea is to confuse people. Now, I'm getting a call. Just give me a minute. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, sorry, actually, I got the call. So, the main idea, I was talking about the idea. So, the main idea is to confuse people because, see, you cannot really surrender. If you say something which is in the context of the main answer, though you're not actually answering the question, this is something which generally most of the newbie participants do in debate. So if you do it all the times, then there is no excuse. You are a newbie in the debate. You are still in the learning mode. You are still learning things day by day. You will get improved. But if you are quite a pro and you already have gathered some experience of participation in debates, so if you do it for a question or two, I don't feel there is any problem with it. And also, when you aim for 100% perfection, generally, if you end up making an incorrect choice, an incorrect question answer, then you take the loads of pressure on you because you wanted to get 100%. Now you can, with the best of your ability, you are only going to hit 99%. Out of 100, you missed one. But if you think that I have to come up with 85 to 90% of my ability, 90% of the correctness, so basically you deserve more and you get more. You may end up getting 95%. So by this, what I'm saying is this is also one of the techniques. This, what I'm saying is when it comes to preparation, you can be fully prepared, keep yourself fully along the line of preparation, give your 100%. But when it comes to execution, that time you can basically target somewhat less than the intensity of your preparation. This way, you won't take a lot of pressure. Even if you make an incorrect answer to the set of 100 questions, you still will be very much relaxed. And if you are relaxed, you can perform with your full ability. So the main thing to conclude it is when your mind goes blank and you really don't know anything, what to say for the question. So just take a deep breath, give yourself some time to breathe, recollect some of the ideas, try your best to at least speak on the topic for some time. 2 or 3 points still will do the job. At least you are giving your 30%, 20% for the question which was really unanswerable. So if it happens for a question or two, you are still there as a good debater. If it happens always, then you are not there as a good debater. You have to really perform in the next debates. Forget about that. That is more of the learning experience.
Okay,
Dinesh
so
sir,
in
there is one question from my side. Can you please explain by taking one example?
Okay, fine. So I will take one example. Suppose the debate is about, let's take one example, water. So suppose the debate is about saving water. Let's keep it simple. Water scarcity. And now, if you want to talk about it and really nothing comes to your mind, but at least you know where the water comes from. So if you ask a question like government is doing nothing to save water and this and that, and because you don't have the facts, so you cannot give the accurate answer because this time it's about government. It's not about nature that you can extract a lot of natural resources of water. You really have to be very pinpoint to the answer. But even if you are not very pinpoint and you are talking about the natural resources, and at the end you can say government is at least taking the care of other natural bodies. So indirectly, government is doing a lot. This is not the perfect answer because you did not mention any of the facts. Facts should be Namami Gange mission. Facts should be a cleaning Ganga mission. Facts should be somewhat like these. And you should also know the ins of it, like what benefits did we actually receive. So this is the proper answer. I cannot answer it because I'm not much prepared. A debater is always prepared. A lot of facts should be known to him. But if you say there are so many water bodies and government is taking care of that by some of the missions, they are cleaning Ganga River, they are engaged in some other activities as well. In my village itself, pond is getting cleared by them, so they are putting a lot of efforts. Fine. To say this, you need not to be a perfect debater. To say this, you just have to be a speaker. And if you consider yourself quite a speaker, I'm not saying a very powerful speaker, just a speaker, you know what to speak, how to speak, you know English language, and you have a common sense, good understanding. I feel there is no question in the world except for the technical ones which you cannot answer. You won't be numb. I'm saying you can answer to 10% of your level. That's fine. But at least never be numb to the question. Say something. So this is what I'm saying.
So, Dinesh, I do have one question for you.
Okay,
Since I
sir,
was
I can
playing the
understand your concern. Thank you for
Mhm.
that.
Thank you, sir. Dinesh, I do have one question again for you. Since I was paying great attention to you, so you were just explaining about my questions, and you told me that it's all about making letting them confused or something like that. Okay, but don't you think that in a debate where you are about to talk about any topic or given topic or a given question, so to speak, we should rather go with this approach that there should be a certain level of clarity. At the very same time, you can easily express your idea, backing your facts, opinions, and you can easily put them beside making so much noise. Like, I have seen many people beating about the bush all the very time, making no sense, making zero sense. Okay, still they are continuing for 2 minutes, more than 2 minutes, literally making no sense. And what's the point about? If I'm being the sophisticated version about my opinion, despite that it is making no sense, then what is the use of speaking for 2.5 minutes? I would rather go for that person who's making sense and is all clear with his opinion, and within the stipulated time, let's say 30 or 40 seconds, he's able to express his or her ideas. So I would rather go with this clarity rather than beating about the bush or being a sophisticated version about myself and making people confused. I'm not letting them know what is my opinion. How do I would like to stand on certain topic. So don't you think that being a sophisticated version all the very time, or beating up the bush, or letting people confused, is it the technicality which we should look after to? Don't you think so?
Okay. For this, first of all, this is a very valid question. Generally, people ask these questions. So, what I will say is, you know what, like when I used to be in my college days, I used to teach some of my colleagues about the concepts of engineering. And with that, they were getting more marks than what I was getting then. And I was like I'm teaching, you are getting more marks. How is it really happening? So one of my roommates, we had three, so we were three. So one of my roommates, he told me like basically, just see my writing, and I was like, what kind of writing do you have? You have a terrible writing, and I was like, because I have quite a good writing. So I was like, you have a terrible writing. Even then, you are getting good marks. So he just said one word. This is the answer. Just process it, and you will understand what I want to say. And I was like, okay, finally, I'm getting something. In the very next semester, I got good marks in the exam. With the same learning, I did not put any extra effort or time in that direction. But the idea here is to, when you know that your answer is right, when you are very confident about your answer, then you can keep things simple and sophisticated, which has been used by you. Then you can be very much clear and you can be very much precise because you are not doubting your answer. When you are very clear with your answer, others will also be very clear with your answer. So keep things simple for them to process easily. Why to complicate the paths? What about the time when you don't know the answer itself or you are quite unsure about the answer? The only difference here could be to make things confusing. to the reader, to the evaluator, to the checker, to the judge. So at times, if you do this, I understand this is quite cheap. This should not be done. You're not a true debater. But I feel true debater also sometimes faces a question which they somehow cannot answer. Listen to some of the great intellectual minds like Sadhguru Ji, Osho, and there are so many others in the consideration. No one to say anything against them, but some of the times, I'm not talking about most of the times, some of the times they even fail to understand the question. But even if they understand, there is no way for them to make that very feasible to the audience. So they take a U-turn or they take quite a complex turn and they will say it in a very confusive way, which cannot be easily processed. So this is what they do. But 99% of the times, they do their job pretty well. And this is why they are known as a good speaker, like knowledgeable one, intellectual ones. So all what I'm saying here is that if you do it only 5% of the times, because there is no other choice, because you cannot surrender, you cannot stay numb, you cannot be in that situation, oh, I don't know what to speak, and you're not speaking for your 2 minutes. So rather than doing that, I feel this is the only choice. Make the things complicated. Still, 10 or 20% you have to be in the answerable limit. You have to touch that answer. You are just like talking about here and there, not sticking to the main idea of the answer. But if the question is something and you are answering completely different than that, basically, you can be quite a fool. Like you should not be doing this. So, like if you do it 5% of the times, making things complicated intentionally, you are being tricky, you are being cheap. This is not a good tactics. You cannot be known as a good debater in life if you do it all the times. But if you do it sometimes, at least you are filling the unavoidable gaps of life. So this is like the best possible answer to this. Do it only at times when you don't know the answer. Perhaps if you are a good debater, 95% of the times, or even 90 99% of the times, there won't be any situation like this.
Thing
Okay,
is,
guys,
do you
thank
also
you.
feel that
It's time of grooming session. You guys can discuss it later. My humble request.
Yeah, sure. Like we can have a discussion on this later. Trying to be carped in. Thank you for your question.
okay, so I was about to ask you one another question.
You can discuss later, Mr. Trying.
Can you please
Okay.
speak louder?
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay
Hello?
now.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
trying,
Now it's okay.
trying. We can continue this discussion a bit later, I guess.
Okay,
They're
okay,
about to
okay.
start the session. Yeah, please go ahead with your session.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, everyone. A warm greeting to all of you. Welcome to today's grooming session. I am IZAL and I am so delighted to see all of you here today. The theme of today's grooming session is the bonds that shape our hearts. Such a beautiful reminder, isn't it? That love, friendship, and family are what makes life meaningful. Additionally, as we go through today's session, we will share stories, laughter, and a few thoughtful moments that connect us all. I hope you all are aware about this session. If not, I would like to inform you each participant will get a cue card and you have to choose cue card, only one cue card, 1 to 5, and on it there will be two heartfelt questions about love, friendship, or family. After your answer, you will also ask the audience two fun multiple choice questions. Or you can drop MCQ on chat box also. That's also fine. That's just to keep the audience full of beans. So let's open our hearts and celebrate the bonds that makes us who we are. Let's break the ice with our first participant. Let me check who is that. There is no participant yet. Oh, if anyone is willing to take part, please come forward or you guys can add your name on EL website. Is anyone willing to take part? Please unmute yourself. Questions are too easy, like a piece of cake. So don't be afraid, don't be shy. Please jump in.
Yep, D&D.
D&D. Can you please add your name on website?
I think website is not open for everyone. Okay, let me try.
You can check it out. If not, is it working? Oh my god.
No, ma'am.
No.
Okay. Leo Patrick, are you there?
Yeah, I enabled that section. I don't know who is that ad. Yeah, I enabled that option.
Okay, guys, you guys can drop your name on chat box. That's also okay. Okay, D&D. Are you there? Hello.
Yep. Yeah, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was added my name.
Okay, D&D, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. What about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm also pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. Are you ready?
Yep, always ready.
Okay. So, please let me know which cue card do you want to choose?
Yeah, last one.
Last one. Cue card number 5.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Okay, here is it. Go ahead, all the best.
Okay, so the first one is how can we maintain individuality while still being deeply connected to our friends, family, or partners? Okay. If love is a circle that starts with family, passes through friendship, and depends in relationship, where does it complete itself? Okay, I got it. So yeah, so this side D&D. So the first question, how can we maintain individuality while we still being deeply connected to our friends, family, or partner? So in this like rush, it is very hard to connect everything, friends, family, or partner, and also value yourself. I have observed individually the way even the people are indulged with their friends, even especially in the relationship, they just forget their values. And that's why they are sometimes manipulated by their partner. And why we are stressing here. The first one is that like a self-respect. When we just like a talk about the relationship, we have seen usually the people have just given their like a total control to their partner, and when you given your total control to your partner, when you are not respect to your presence, definitely you would going to lose your identity. And if you are doing so yes, not even manipulated in every turn, in every twist you could. But how, why we are? See, I could also give one example of Sushant Singh Rajput. He is a famous personality. Even he was like a brilliant, like a brilliant student even while he was just studying. So apart from academics, see his like a personal life how like a drastically changed just because he was not even giving his presence and totally giving his control to maybe his like a girlfriend XYZ whatever like that time. And self respect is like optimal, yes, because if you not love yourself and the partner whom you like a trust, loyal, and the respect, what if they are not giving you the same respect what you deserve? So yeah, I think love, respect, everything is like a good, but you should also take care about yourself. When you take care about yourself, definitely the same respect, same trust, same loyal you are getting from the or respond from the other ends. Second, if we talk about the friends, family, and the partner, everything is good until unless you are good to yourself. What we are stressing here now, like a friends means what, even I heard somewhere, a friend in need, a friend indeed, but in this like a digital or like a rush world, hardly and barely we find some like a friends who always just in your like a through thick and thin, means like a bad times. If they are, whether they are your friends or not, they are your real friends. If we talk about the family, I have seen so many family, they are totally against their, their like a child and all. On the other note, some like a friends, they come next to them and also help to groom better, also just like also help their decision, their like the personal freedom. On the other hand, family always restricted to go in that career, in that field. On the other hand, so we are not criticizing everyone, some partners even they are also booming, also just help in their every stages of life. So yeah, that's all for the first one. Repeating again second one, if love is a circle that start with family, passes through friendship and depends in relationship, where does it complete itself? Yeah. So if love is a circle that start with family, passes through friendship and depends in relationship, where does it complete itself? So yep. So love is like the bond what we could like see from the family, and the way that is like a passes through like a friendship and depends in relationship. So what we could get from this statement, so yes, we could see the love we are getting from our like a mothers, even the fathers, and whatever the family you are like a coming from, whether like a sister and all. And after that, when you just go out, like when you just explore the world, explore not world, even when you explore the society, even the states or whatever, and then you just find some friends, okay, and they would also give you some like what the same state of love, same like a value, same respect. And when you go through this and when you come in the relationship, even the girls also giving you the same thing, the loyalty, respect, and also everything is like a part of the same chain. But what like a complete itself means, like I think it's the peace. And if you are getting a peace, if you are getting a respect from all the chains what we are like bound by, whether the family, the friends, and the relationship, then the life is like a complete itself. But sometime, not even sometime, in everyone's life, maybe they were like a facing or struggling with their family's issue, even they are not getting the same attention. And why we are stressing, even in the Mahakumbh, I have heard like a one person, he was completed his education from IIT Bombay, and he was like openly criticizes like a parents because they are not getting the same love what the other people deserve. And that's why they are criticized. When we jump to the friendship, yes, so many people they have like a different perspective regarding friendship, because whatever the environment they got, whatever the friends, whatever the love they got, they would also see the world in that like a same perspective. But no, like the scenario is like a totally different and dynamic through person to person. And that depends like the relationship, yes, relationship is also dynamic. If you get some partner who trust you, who who totally loyal and also respect, then the world would then the life is itself a complete for you. And you would also tell to the others, yes, this is life what others exploring. Yeah, that's all from my side.
Wow, D&D. Am I audible? Let me know first.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, okay. D&D, I really admire how you spoke with confidence and you were talking about self-respect. Oh, that was amazing. It shows uh, your inner strength beautifully. And your answers reflected not just kindness, but also a strong sense of self worth. That's truly inspiring. Coming to your feedback part, you need to polish your pronunciation portion, Lil, because your pronunciation is a little bit not good. Okay. And yeah, focus on grammar also. I was not able to highlight more mistakes, but yeah, I highlighted some. Okay, for example, you said, girl also given you same respect. Okay, girl also given you same respect. But grammatically it's incorrect, and the correct grammar would be, the girl also gave you the same respect. Instead of given, you can use gave. Okay, because you were talking about simple past tense, because the action is completely in the past. And before girl, you can use there. Okay, are you getting me?
Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise, you are a great speaker and an excellent speaker. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep joining the session regularly. And thank you so much for being part of this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
My pleasure. Okay, with that, let's move to our next participant. Let me check with that. I don't know. Okay. Therapeutic man, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hello, how are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. You tell.
Oh, glad to know. Yeah, I'm also fit as fiddle. Thank you so much for asking. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, let me know which cue card do you want to choose?
I chose like it's lottery, so I chose just the first card.
Okay,
No,
first
yeah.
one. Okay, here is it. Please go ahead. All the best.
The how does true friendship is. Okay, true friendship like what is actually friendship? Friendship is like when we have blood bonds, our parents, our relatives, all who are related to us in from the blood are actually given to us by God. We have no choice among them. So uh, it's also a necessary need because these are the stable parts of our ecosystem, of our friend, of our circle, of our ecosystem. Okay, but friends are those whom we ourselves choose out of a list of people, out of the people who are around us. So it's our own choice to select the number of friends, select the persons who can be our friends. So what happens, like just like when you do friendship with someone, mostly it is a reflection. Either it's a reflection of yours, like how you are molded into a person, in how you are how you work as a function. Either that person is an extension of yours, or that person is a polar opposite to yours, because it is said that the people who are poles apart complement each other. So when we talk with these persons, sometimes there are many things which we cannot talk to a family because of obvious the hierarchical structure of the family. But with friends we can talk anything. We can be informal, but in blood relations we have to be formal, because we cannot choose from them. They are given to us by God. So but friends, what we say when we informally talk to our friends, so they can point on our real flaws, and we can correct it up if the friendship is not only transactional, it is of a long duration, and it is in the real form. So that is what a true friendship is, that a true friend will even scold you when you are wrong, will be with you in any of your situations. In and and if someone is friends with you, that then it is not needed to tell this person that be with me in this particular situation or in the drift of life. He will automatically come to you, and you will also automatically like complete the same. Otherwise, if the thing is needed to speak about this, then this is not friendship, this is only like a transactional relationship between two persons. So a true friend actually helps us look into our own flaws and is the most important support system to us when we are doing our endeavors in any particular direction regarding any particular goals or any particular thing. It is also the it is also like the best support system when we are going through any kind of crisis or any kind of problematic situations. So, going to the second part of the question, in what ways do our parents teach us about love, both through their words and their silence? Parents, it is said, like um, it was said somewhere that that the beating of a father or the scolding of a father is actually works like a hammer on the molded metal, because if it hits at the right point, our personality is formed in the best possible manner. So a father's scolding is not actually scolding, it is a form of love, which is the most concerned form of love. So our parents are the our best observers, because there is only one unconditional relationship in this world, which is our parents. All other, even if they're friends at some, I'm not saying about true friend, I am also saying about true friendship, because even in friendship there is some motive which is going to appear at some time. But I'm not saying this friendship is maligning, I'm not maligning the friendship in any way, but I'm just saying that the pure unconditional love can only be given by our parents, the two people, not no other person apart from that. So this is the most strongest support system which a person can get. And if you will ask to an orphan, he will actually give you answer, because uh, the people who doesn't have a particular thing, they only realize the true importance of it. So that's all from my side.
No, thank you so much. First of all, thank you so much for being part of this session. And that was such a heartfelt answer. You spoke so naturally and with real emotions, what I can say. And to be honest, I really loved how you expressed your thoughts. It felt so genuine and relatable. Coming to your feedback, okay. See, you have great ideas and you really spoke well, no doubt. Just try to pause for a moment instead of using filler words like okay. Try to pause at that time. It will make your points even stronger. Otherwise, you are an excellent speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I will keep that in mind.
Okay, thank you. Okay, with that, moving to our next participant who is Kittu. Kittu, are you there?
Yeah, Isel, I'm here.
Hello, Kittu. How are you, sweetie?
I'm I'm fine, Isel. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let me know which cue card do you want to choose?
Members never choose cue card number 3, so I'll go with cue card number 3.
Wow. Okay, let me check cue card number 3. Here is it. Go ahead. All the best.
Thank you, Isel. Okay, so the cue card question. Uh, do you believe friendship can sometimes be deeper than blood relationship? Blood relation? Why or why not? Okay. Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. This is Kitu, and the cue card I have chosen for today is based on our lovely theme, the bond that shapes our heart. And it's such a beautiful topic because it reminds us how every connection, whether with family or friend, shapes the way we love and trust and grow. So, the question is, yeah, do you believe friendship can sometimes be deeper than blood relation? Why or why not? So yes, I truly believe friendship can sometimes be deeper than blood relation. Friendship is chosen love. Okay, it's not something we are born into. It's something we build with trust, time. So there are many things we can't always share with our family. There are limits. But with friends, we speak freely and show our real side. I'm lucky to have four amazing friends who have been with me for almost 11 years now. My parents live far away, so whenever I'm in trouble, I just call my friends and they will come immediately. No question asked, no drama at all. During financially or emotional struggles also, we help each other without judgment or asking questions. My family might ask why or how, but my friends simply says, don't worry, we are here. That's the difference. Both care deeply, just in their own ways. So yes, friendships can go deeper than blood, not because they replace family, but because they become another kind of family, one we choose with our heart. uh, so the next question is, uh, what lesson from your parents influence how you love and trust your friends or a partner? Beautiful question. You know, parents love influences more than we realize. Since childhood, they have taught us what is good or bad, how to treat people, and how to stand by them. I have grown up in a home where my parents were just not just parents, they were also my friends. That kind of friendly atmosphere taught me to trust people openly. I don't have a partner, but I have learned a lot by watching my parents bond, how they supported each other, despite coming from very conservative families. They built a relationship on understanding, education, and respect. That really shaped my idea of love. So when I joined a convent school, there were a lot of, one second, yeah, I'm having a call, yeah. So having a call, yeah. Okay. So sorry. When I joined a convent school in 11th grade, surrounded by girls for the first time, I did not have small. I did have a small trust issue at first, but slowly met people with good energy and kind hearts. And the lessons I learned from my parents about honesty, patience, and judging people by their character helped me choose the right friends. So yes, their love and the way of living taught me how to build bonds that last with through and yeah, trust. Sorry, Isel. So for me, both friendship and family are two sides of same coin. One gives me roots and the other gives me wings. So, and together, they shape my heart. So yes, that's all from my side, Isel. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Kitu, don't yaar. Was it part of your speech? I'm sorry, Aizal. Okay, let it be. Okay, Kitu. First of all, thank you. Thank you so much for being part of this session. And you have such a calm and confident way of speaking, as always. Very pleasing to listen to. That was beautiful. And yes, you were speaking about there are many things we can't share with our family, but we can with our friends, right? Yeah, I agree with you. Like our secrets, our silly fears, last night thoughts, and even our deepest confusion, we can share with our friends, not with our family. So your thoughts was beautiful. Thank you so much, Kittu. I know you are getting late. Okay, bye. Take care. Now moving to our next participant. Who is that? Phoenix, are you there?
I'm here.
Hello, Phoenix. How are you?
Yeah, good. Good afternoon. I'm good. And you? What
Good
about you?
afternoon. Me, I am good. No complaints. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready. But I'm participating in this new format the very first time. Can you please explain me the rule?
Okay, rule is simple. You have to choose cue card number. And after that, I will drop cue card in chat box. There will be 2 questions and you have to answer them.
Okay, I will choose cue card number 2.
Okay, let me check cue card number 2. Okay, Phoenix, here is it. Go ahead. All the best.
Okay. What makes a relationship feel like home? Okay. Thank you so much. There are two words mentioned in this. One is romantic, another is platonic. So obviously we know the meaning of romantic means uh, a love affair type of relationship is called romantic one, and the platonic means the friendly. It means relationship is deep and affectionate but not romantic sexual. So in my opinion, uh, a relationship feels like home when when people understand each other, uh, people give a space for each other, because there's a very specific phenomena that whenever anyone make you feel belongingness, at the same time that same person can snatch your freedom. There are two words, one is freedom, another word is belongingness. Unfortunately, due to this setting of the society, freedom and belongingness cannot exist same time. If someone is giving you belongingness, there is a possibility that he will snatch your freedom. So if mm, there is any compromise between these two words or between these phenomena, that someone is able to adjust both things at the same time, giving you belongingness, and making you giving you a space for your own freedom, where you can do own your own thing, where you can have your me time, uh, and where you can do your individuality doesn't die because of the canopy of the relationship. So it is very important, because yeah, another very important thing if in a good relationship is having a very good communication skill. Communication skill, I'm not talking about English or Hindi or grammatical skills or pronunciation or accent. That's a different thing. I am talking about communication skill. It means you should have the ability to convey your thoughts, your ideas, your agreement, your disagreement with your partners, with your friends. Because sometimes what happen, uh, you do something and someone also does something, and maybe the intention is different, but you are taking it in a wrong way. And if you are not conveying it to the person who is before you, so how will he know that he had done something good or bad? Because many people have this tendency that they just take the things in their own way, and they never uh, convey their idea. So, and you just become sad or angry with them, or you're not telling them. So it became a puzzle. So life is about living, not about the solving the puzzle. And I want to tell with my personal example. I was I was in a relationship with a girl, and you know what happened? Whenever she became angry, and she just stopped uh, talking to me, and it became a puzzle for me that I always became confused. That oh my God, what I did, when I did. It was I tried a lot to to please tell me what was the mistake so that I can say sorry, or so that I can explain my side, or so that I can improve myself. Please tell me what the mistake I have done. Okay. She says, no, 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 I'm not going to tell. And say, I just stop talking. So these things, make complicated our relationship, and suddenly it doomed. So ultimately it doomed. Sorry. So it can happen in every situation. That if someone is angry or someone is happy, just convey your thoughts. Otherwise, it will doomed. Thank you so much.
Are you done, Phoenix?
Yeah, I have done.
Okay, thank you so much, Phoenix, for being part of this beautiful session. That was mesmerizing, and you shared your thoughts with so much warmth and honesty. And you connected with the theme so well. Your words really touched everyone's heart, I hope. Thank you so much for being part. And yeah, coming to your feedback portion, like there was a little bit grammar mistakes, not that much. So I would like to suggest you, if you want to be an excellent speaker, for that you need to focus on your pronunciation. Now it's time to focus on your pronunciation, Phoenix. Okay? Try
Okay.
to avoid MTI, mother tongue influence, and
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that your message will shine even more brighter.
अबे
Thank you.
यार निकाल रहे हो कि नहीं बे?
Yeah, yeah, I understood. I understood.
Okay,
Idle ma'am,
thank you.
yeah, yeah. Just give me a favor. That can you highlight few words where I did pronunciation mistake?
Okay, I will drop that in chat session
Okay, okay,
after.
okay. Definitely, definitely.
Okay, thank you. Okay, with that, moving to our next participant. Let me check who is that. Oh, beautiful Shafia. Are you there?
Yes, Aizal, I am here.
Hello, Shafia. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing lovely. How about your side?
Yeah, after listening your voice, I am over the moon. By the way, thank you so much for asking. I am pretty good. Are you ready?
I am thrilled.
Okay. Wait. Okay, let me know which cue card do you want to choose.
I would love to peel back number 4. Seems like nobody has yet chosen that. I would love to go with that.
Number 4. Okay. Here is it. Go ahead. Stage is yours.
Give me a moment.
Okay, take your time.
I would love to start off my thoughts with the second question. What role does vulnerability play in building lasting connections with those we love? Vulnerability. All we afraid of, don't we? We don't want anybody to see us weak because we have fear. What if that person is going to take that vulnerability part of us and to use that as a weapon? Or what if that person all of a sudden not able to value our vulnerability? We have fear. But when we face that fear and able to talk to a person from our bottom of heart, there is a light in it. I remember I was talking to a girl for a long time, and we were close. It's been 2 to 3 years. And but I never shared my vulnerability. She never shared her vulnerability because I also had that fear. What if she is going to judge me? But then all of a sudden, I felt like it is time for me to share my part of me that I never shared with anyone. And I shared that with her, and surprised that she felt more connected towards me. And from that day, I started feel more connected towards her because I shared my vulnerability, and then I let her open up about her vulnerability, and she opened up. And then after that, I felt there is more towards her than what she seems, and she thought that is more towards me, all beneath me. And it's lovely that able to share your parts, your vulnerability that you never shared with anyone, but you get to share that with someone, and they are not denying it, they are fully accepting it. We don't have to have fear. Yes, be careful. That is always I say to myself. Emotion will weak you, especially as a woman. Emotional women cannot win the game. But if you find your people, and if you able to connect harder, you will connect deeper by sharing your vulnerability. Don't feel the fear. And coming back to the first question, how do shared memories between friends differ from those within a family, and which linger longer? Nothing differs. People, I have a beautiful family that I'm forever grateful. Therefore, I am going to talk from my perspective. It can differ from people who are coming from abusive relationship, abusive family. For them, if they have found a great friends, they will say they felt lighter and more safer with their friends. Therefore, they are going to have more linger in the memories for longer time with friends. But for me, I have great friends, I have great family. Therefore, it's been years that if my family bring up any memories, I get to participate in it. And if my friends get to bring up any memories, I get to participate in it. Because I have a great family and I have a great friends. Again, I'm forever grateful for my God, and I'm forever grateful for my soul. Thank you.
Okay, are you there?
I have completed it, Isal.
Okay, thank you so much, Shafia, for being part of this session, and your presentation was wow. Your voice is absolutely beautiful, no doubt, and you spoke so clearly and confidently. And your words, that was amazing, really touched everyone's heart, I hope. And I loved how naturally and warmly you shared your thoughts. It was truly a joy to listen to you. Thank you so much, lovely lady.
Thank you, Isaac.
Okay, now moving to our next participant, Leo Patrick. Hello, Leo. Leo
Hi.
Patrick.
Yeah,
How
good
are
evening.
you? Good afternoon.
Y- Yes. So let me check how many cards. Okay, five left. Yeah, five. I can go with it because others cards already questions are visible.
Okay. Cue card number 5. Okay. Here is it. Go ahead. All the best.
Let me check. How can we maintain individuality while still being deeply connected to our friends, family, or partner? Okay, well, see, maintaining individuality in close relationship, either it is friendship, either it is a parents relationship, it's like being a star in a, in my words as a poet, consolations, as like signing on your own it till you are forming a beautiful pattern with others. Others means you are trying to make a form with family, with friends, yeah, maybe with your loved ones. And the true connection with friends, with anyone's, doesn't mean losing yourself actually. It means being loved for who you are, who you truly are actually. So the question was asking maintaining individuality. So that's why I said that it means being loved for who you truly are. So be a stay connected or at individual with others, maybe with yourself, by respecting differences from everyone's. It doesn't mean differences are uh, to in the skills of large. So communications gap can be happen, but honestly, never forgetting our personal dreams. Either it was relationship of parents, either it was relationship with friends, yeah, loved ones. Always individuality matter, deeply connected to your friends and family and partners. When you never forgetting R, R here is as I am talking, so it means me, my personal dreams, and the best relationship, best family parenting are those who where two souls stands side by sides, not in each other's. Even though it is for family, it doesn't mean that I should involve towards my family too much and I forget about why I born and what is my dream. So, as I said, I stand side by sides, not in each other's shadow. There is in my word in poet always I use shadows. So in each other's shadows in love, always people use that word. Each other's shadow they wanted to live together. But I feel stand side by side, not in each other's shadow, but in each other's light. That's called actually individuality respects, while still being deeply connected with others. Either it was friends, either it was partner, either it was family. But the point is, each other's light are helping, even if your family is helping, while your deep connection with your family, deep connection with anyone, each other's lights are getting grow as like a plants are growing with the watering. So the main crux can be like love is not about Love is not about merging into one person, but about walking together, hand in hand, heart to heart, and soul to soul, with helping to each others for life, for growth. Otherwise, the moment growth get a stop, relationship, deep connection, individuality, everything will fade up. So yes, I done with my first one. Second question is, if love is a circle that starts with family, passes through friendship, and depends passes through friendship and depends in relationship, where does it complete itself? Actually, I gave answer of this question already, but still. So, like, see, uh, in love, if love, like, see, if love is a circle, I gave the answer in the beginning as well about love complete itself in self love. Actually, the point where we realize, just consider if love is a circle that starts with family, passes through friendship, and depends in relationship. So the question is asking, where does it completely itself? So I feel love complete itself in self love. As I said in my first question, everywhere I'm mentioning about growth of
Hello
yourself,
everyone.
growth of yourself that matters. So I'm just trying to connect with my first answer. So love completes itself in self love, and the point where we actually realize that every bond we haven't built, every emotion we haven't felt with anyone, was teaching us to love ourselves first, a love to others. Let me share a small stories. Once, just consider, it's that maybe it's just a remake. Okay, so there was a girl who loved deeply her parents, her best friend, and later someone special during the college. But one day, when all those bonds felt distant, they fade away, she sat alone and asked herself, where did my love go? That's when she realized actually the love she gave never left actually. It lived within her as a memories. She had become her own circle of love. And that's the truth actually. People went into depression, but actually they are not getting what is love actually. The circle of love begins with others but completes within us only. When we find peace in our own hearts, we can give boundless happiness, boundless love to others without losing ourselves. That's actually matter. So I would say the circle of love begins with others, but it completes only when it returns to you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Leo Patrick, to be part of this session. That was a thoughtful and balanced answer. I could feel how much you cared, and what I can say, you made your points beautifully and stayed true to yourself. Thank you so much, Leo. Keep learning, keep shining. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Now, moving to our next participant, yes, Gurbani. Hello, Miss Gurbani. Are you there?
Yes, madam, I'm there. Very good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And how are you?
Yeah, I am pretty good. Thank you so much for asking. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, let me know which cue card do you want to choose?
One, cue card number one.
Number one. Okay, yes, you are number one.
Yes.
Ha ha ha. Okay, here is it. Here is it. Go ahead. All the best, Gurbani.
Thanks a lot, madam. Let me see my questions. First, can you confirm that I'm audible, properly audible or not?
Yes,
Because sometimes
loud and
my...
clear.
Okay, thank you, madam. How does true friendship help you discover parts of yourself when even... Okay, so here's the question. Like, first word is true friendship. Then I would love to speak on true friendship. What is the true friendship? It means for me, it is the person who is loyal for me or who corrects me where I am wrong. Okay, so I consider like, yes, he or she is my friend, or help you discover part of yourself that even family can't see. Yes, I would love to give my own example, my own friend and more. Yes, actually, like in my, I'm fond of dance, okay? From my childhood, I love to dance. But my family didn't consider it. Even they thought like, okay, she love dance, she do it. But my friend and more, she always I met her in my college. Okay, so in my college, she was like, if you are fond of dance like that, then you have to participate, you have to enhance your quality. So I was like, no, I just like it and I do dance. Okay, she was not okay with it. She was like, no, you like it, you have to be go with practice, you have to enhance yourself and take part in activities or youth events. Even without asking me, she gave my name in event. Okay, and then that was the my in college, that was my first event there I participated. So that thing, or that part of myself that I known about me because of my friend. So yes, this is for my first question. Move forward for my second question. In what ways do our parents teach us about love, both through their words and their silence? Hmm, yes, that's a good question. I like it. I have learned from words and from silence too. Okay, both, like from words or for silence. Actually, my family is very lovable. They are all like lovebirds. When I talk about my parents, then I learned through actions. I learned like when my mom is tired or she's pissed from household works, then my father, what he do, he just go to kitchen without saying anything. He prepare some dinner or some breakfast, like in every time he prepared or he helped in kitchen. Okay, so there I learned like we have to understand our partner's feeling without... Even my mother didn't say him like I am tired or I don't want to work in kitchen or that stuff. My mother didn't mention, but yes, my father observe it or they come with help. So that thing I like. Okay, or not about my parents, but yes, my cousins or my sister-in-law and my brother. Yes, when they have some argue, like my brother in sorry, my brother or my sister-in-law have some argue, then what they do, they didn't speak, okay, with each other. My brother call me like, please ask from your sister-in-law what she need, and I will bring that thing from market. Okay, then I will go to my sister-in-law, ask her, and then I call to brother. Actually, I'm the mid part, and what my sister-in-law do, she she didn't ask to my brother like you want to tea or coffee. She called me, then I will go her house and then I will ask my brother. So these type of actions, like they are in arguing but still they have understanding and still they are what do we say, care, they have care. So I learned these things, like we have to be mutual understanding or love, or some fights are necessary for our relationship. So I'm done with my answer. Actually, maybe I took that time. So yes, ma'am, I'm done with it. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I am. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay, Gurbani. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much for being part of this session. And really, I loved your perspective. It showed maturity and a deep understanding of the topic. And you made everyone smile with your positive energy, I hope, and with your real life examples. Such a joyful presence. Coming to your feedback part, you need to refrain your grammar portion. Please focus on that. I highlighted some mistakes. You said, I am kind of dance, okay? I am kind of dance. But
No, ma'am.
grammatically, it's incorrect.
Sorry, sorry
Uh-huh.
for the interruption, madam.
Yes.
I said I'm fond of, FOND.
Yes, but before that you said like I am kind of dance, but that's not correct grammar. Okay, okay, let it be. Maybe it happens while you are speaking. Okay, and last but not least, you said what she need. Your like brother said what she need. I will bring. Okay, grammatically it's incorrect, and the correct version would be whatever she needs, I will bring it. Whatever she needs, I will bring it. Okay, make sure of that. Otherwise, as always, you are beautiful speaker. My favorite.
Thanks a lot, madam. I definitely work on feedback or grammar. Actually, I'm
Mm-hmm.
working on it.
Yes,
But
I know
thanks a
you
lot.
are working on it. Keep working, keep learning, keep shining. Best wishes for you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, now moving to our next participant. Who is that? Ram, are you
Yeah.
there?
Me.
You, no, Ram.
Yeah, I am here. Good evening.
Good evening, Ram. How are you?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I am fit fine, alright. Thank you so much for asking. Are you ready?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Okay, let me know which cue card do you want choose. Cue card
Seven
number?
number. Seven
No,
number.
it's only 1 to 5.
So all are chosen. Like, okay,
You,
fifth one.
you can. Fifth
Fifth.
one. Okay. Here is it. Go ahead. Stage is yours, boss.
Okay, so how can we maintain individuality while still being deeply connected to our friend, family, and partners? To build individuality, we can have our boundaries where we are um, knowing about what we are comfortable at and what are the things we should avoid. Many times in friend circles, people and especially our friends talk about something which is very beneficial, which might be very beneficial, but we don't allow it, like going out for a party at midnight. It is a fun activity, but many people hesitate in doing so, and accepting and acknowledging it is a good thing we can have. So with that we can have some individuality. Moreover, how we treat and how we interact with our friends is also building our individuality. Suppose something wrong happened to the friend and now you are having a helpful attitude, that is also making your individuality. If you are mocking them, if you are teasing them, that is also a type of individuality. So appreciating that what you are, what you like, and what you don't like is a way of deepening individuality. Many people think that we should avoid friends, we should avoid family and peer and partner to make individuality. That is not a true individuality. True individuality comes when we are interacting with these things, but we are not losing the essence which we hold. Coming to the second question, if love is a circle that starts from family, passes through friendship, and deepens in relationship, where does it complete itself? So it's true that love starts with family. When we are child, we the thing which we love is our parents, our father, our mother. They are the only thing which we are concerned about in our whole life at that time. When we grew up, when we go to college, schools, friendship is the one whom we admire the most. We bunk the class, we play together, we do mischiefs together, and when we become teenager and youth, then the relationship starts. We marry someone, and the whole new chapter starts after that. But where does it ends? Afterwards, you will find love in children, the love towards family building, society building, preserving the nature, and it will end when you start loving the whole cosmos. You will start appreciating everyone which is around you, even plants, animal, even snakes, the one who kills human by biting. You will start respecting their existence, and that is the point where the love completes itself. When you are respecting, when you are having um, finding meaning in this cosmos, that is the end of or the completion of the love. So these are my answer.
Okay, Ram. Wow, that was truly amazing. You spoke so clearly and confidently, and your words really drew everyone in, I believe. And I loved how natural and heartfelt your answer was. And it felt like you were speaking straight from the heart. Thank you for sharing your thoughts so beautifully. And you said, thing we are thing which we love are our parents. Yes, I agree with you. Like we when we talk about the things we love most, our parents always come first, isn't it? They are the ones who teach us what love really means through their care, their patience, and their countless little sacrifices they make every single day. No matter how far we go or how much we grow, right? Their love stays with us. I love your points. Thank you so much, Ram. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, let me check who is next. Okay, last but not least, Mahir. Mr. Mahir, are you there? Huh? Okay, he is not here. Okay. He's sleeping, maybe. Okay, if anyone is willing to take part, please come forward. Otherwise, I have to wrap up the
Me.
session here. Oh, you, Sajan, right?
Yep.
Okay, Sajan, how are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, glad to know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me know which cue card do you want to choose.
First.
Okay. Cue card number first. Okay, here is it. Go ahead. All the best.
How does true friendship help you discover parts of yourself that even family cannot see? Mm, okay. Related to true friendships, basically, friends are those part of your life. With them, you discover yourself first. Uh, like even though you don't know about yourself, but while spending your time with your friends, you got to know about yourself first. Then, even though your family doesn't know that these kind of things you can do, or you are doing these kind of things behind them. So, like if I say that most of the like yeah 75% of things your family doesn't know as a typical Indian things. And if talk about the second one, in what way do our parents teach us about love, both thought their words and their silence? mm, I think I don't have any words on this question, and that's it. I think I should have to end up here.
Okay, Sajan, no worries. It's okay. Thank you so much for being part of this session. I really appreciate. Okay, you spoke really well, clear, confident, and from the heart. And your words followed so naturally and made everyone truly enjoy listening to you, I hope. Okay, thank you so much. Keep joining the session regularly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Shafia.
She's done. Miss Kittu, you missed.
I still missed. Okay, Mukesh, Rainbow, Puneet, have you spoken?
Puneet, are you there?
Yes, Puneet, I want to hear from Puneet.
Okay, perhaps he is sleeping. Let him sleep. Don't disturb him, Kittu.
Sorry, guys, I'm busy right now, so you guys should
Okay, no
continue.
worries.
Sorry for.
Okay, okay, I think time is up now, right? Okay, with that, we have to wrap up this session here. Wow, what a beautiful session this has been. Thank you everyone for sharing your thoughts, smiles, and stories today. We have talked about the bonds that shape our hearts, and I think we have all felt them too, in every word and every laugh we shared. Let's keep this warmth alive beyond today by being kind, patient, and loving in our everyday connections. Thank you once again for joining. This is Aizal Zara signing off with love and gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you.